Hey guys, coming back to you here with another video. I just wanted to talk about this Husky toolbox or tool cart that I've had for maybe a couple months now, and just discuss how it's been holding up and maybe give you a quick tour of what I work with. Mind you, my dad and we run our own shop, so our tools are kind of all over the place. So not everything inside here. I have more tools, but this is basically what I use on a more day-to-day basis. So let's start from the side. I have these pry bars from Matco. I got a deal. You buy the 4, you get the big one for free. Obviously, they don't fit into the top, so I have to leave them out. And then I don't have anything on this side. Underneath, I just have a lot of miscellaneous things. Tire cleaner, plasti dip stuff, some butane, some earmuffs. This right here is kind of a cool tool. It's like a sander, great for prep, just really for anything. We do a lot of painting and stuff like that, and sometimes I'll use this for and body work. So I'll use this, for some fiberglass stuff, or once in a while on some primer with a very, very light grit. So yeah, it is a Silver Eagle Matco, and it's just been working. It's been working awesome for me. It's pretty compact, and yeah, it comes with some sandpaper that I just don't use because I just buy it from the store. Side of that, got some sandpaper there. Got some grease, my 14.4 charger, jack that I pulled out of a Ford the other week, and it's just been sitting there. And a random box of bolts and screws because, we all know that these car manufacturers put way too many bolts and screws on their stuff. Anyways, to get to the good stuff, I did clean it up a little bit, just for the video, but it's more or less usually like this. So start from this side. I got a couple files, just the circular ones from Mac on the side, and then I have some pry bars here. They go from the longest one to the shortest. And then here's a little can of WD-40. I mean, isn't that cute? Some bolts and stuff from the car I'm working on right now. Guess the car. If you could guess the car, I'll give you something. I don't know what it is. Write it in the comments. I'm not sure what that is. I think my brother gave me that. 1/4-inch set. This set is about $400 from the truck. I got it on eBay used, very lightly used. I mean, look, most of these sockets are in excellent condition. Obviously, I did recently buy another size 10 because they always go missing. I don't use it a whole lot, but I did buy it for like $150 or $140. 1/2 inch, semi-deeps. This was on one of those promotions that I got these sockets for free, but this is the Snap-on 3/8 deep. 6 point. All of this is metric. I never really... If I do need some SAE stuff, I'll go to the other box with all the old Husky and Craftsman stuff. Some Torx that I got from Tecton. I don't actually know for sure if it's Tecton or not that sold me these, but I did because I did buy them on Amazon. But yeah, they don't hold up all that well. Yeah, they don't hold up that well. Actually, this happened like on my second use, so kind of sucks. And then here's the T30. Yeah. The other bigger ones, like the ones you use on the GMs, on those like seatbelt tensioners and stuff. I think this is this one. Not 100% sure, but it holds up okay. Anyways, yep, semi-deeps. And then these shallows that I got from Mac. If you're looking for a good impact, a shallow impact in 3/8 drive, I highly recommend the Macs. These are just awesome sockets. They're about $160 for the set. I just picked up these Torx because these ones were going bad, so I picked up these ones. Some extensions. I kind of regret getting these. because these are snap-on, but here's the deal. You get a gear wrench set or basically any other 3/8 drive set. Same, it'll be very similar to this one and a lot cheaper. Some ratchets, my 1/2 inch. Here's the thing, it looks like it gets used a lot, this Matco, but the reality is I don't use it that often, this 1/2 inch drive. This 3/8 get used, snap-on gets used all the time, but I mean, it's funny because the wear and tear is not as obvious on this one as it is on this Matco. So I think just the chrome job on it isn't as good. And this is a brand new tool that I bought yesterday. I actually bought a few brand new tools yesterday. A little 1/4 inch flex head, because that one is not a flex head and I love flex heads. A couple extensions, a light, a magnet, Sharpie. Snap-on light I bought also yesterday. Pretty cool 14.4 light. Pretty freaking bright. Let's go. First drawer. Matco screwdriver set. These two are at home. I left them for the wife. But yeah, you got everything. This one is like the best pry bar I've ever had right here. Obviously, I don't just use it for prying, but you know, sometimes you just need to use it, and happens to the best of us. Couple Mac radiator picks. I didn't really need the whole set, but I don't really like these, which is why I actually bought another snap-on set yesterday. Picks. I broke this one, I think the first week I had this set, and I've just been using it to push the pin in on the impact and all sorts of other stuff. Some pliers, some trim tools, you know, nothing special in here. Snap-on, Mac, USA made, Matco. Here's a couple things. So I have, this is the radiator picks that I got to replace these guys. I love them. Just like the handles on these. I don't know. I'm thinking about trading in, you know, my screwdriver set or selling it, as well as these guys, because I really do like the Instinct handle. So these were on back order, and my Snap-on guy had them on the truck the other day. So I also picked these up. I really don't want to be that guy on YouTube that has a bunch of brand new stuff in his box that never gets used. So sorry, but yeah, I do have a couple new things in here. Milwaukee mid-torque. I love this thing. I've had it for about a year now, and I've been running it on one battery the whole time, and this battery is already getting a little bit of wear and tear. But man, I love this mid-torque. Mac drill bits. For those of you that don't know, okay, this is a 1/2 inch drive. It's like a $60 drill bit. But for those of you that don't know, Mac will warranty out all of their drill bits, basically. Oops. I actually warrantied this out the other day. Anyways. Some screw extractors from Matco that I've used maybe all of one time and didn't work that well. A couple electronic things. This is pretty cool. From Mac. Basically, you are the ground whenever you're poking the DC circuit. You hold this, you don't need to plug it in, and the light will come on and make a sound. Pretty cool stuff. Multimeter, Snap-on soldering iron with all the bits. Don't get this. If you're gonna get it, don't. Just stick to electrical. Just you plug in ones, the cheap Wellers or whatever. I haven't had much luck with this butane soldering iron. Pretty unfortunate because it's a pretty expensive piece of equipment, and it just doesn't work as much as I was hoping it would. Mainly because I mean I do a lot of soldering, and that's not something you want to use for heavy duty. And of course, the infamous CT761. I picked this up about a couple of weeks ago. I was debating between this and the Milwaukee Stubbies, and I don't know. I could get a Milwaukee Stubby, but I just had to try this out. I wanted to see what the buzz was all about this. And Coon Trucking, Clay, he loves this thing. For the 3/8, he loves it more than the Milwaukee stubby 3/8 is what he said. So I took his word for it, and I picked this one up. And if anything, I'll pick up a 1/2-inch drive Milwaukee stubby or whatever in the future. But so far, it's had enough guts. I mean, I do a lot of suspension stuff, and well, I do a lot of just about everything, and I haven't really ran into anything. The only time I did run into a problem was lug nuts, but you're not really supposed to be running this thing on lug nuts. And this is just a collection and assortment of stuff. I'm gonna be needing to upgrade my box, or maybe I'll pick up another Husky box, because I'd rather fill these boxes up with, you know, good quality tools, and maybe a year down the road I'll pick up a Snap-on roll cart or something. But for now, I'm just sticking with these boxes. It's $170 at Home Depot. You know, you can't go wrong. Gloves, tire inflator with a digital gauge from Blue Point, oil filter, like wrench claw things. I got this one from Matco, and my neighbor is a Mac guy, and I don't know, I guess we talked about ordering one of these a while back, and one time he texted me and he's like, hey, you want to come to my house and pick your wrench upper? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, I will put this on order just for you. So I paid a little bit, $40 for this, but it's a little bit smaller, the claw, than this guy, so pretty nice. Grease gun, Coast Light with the adjustable right there. A couple hammers, sledgehammer, Snap-on hammer. Broke this handle right here on this Matco while I was waiting for a replacement. Went and picked this guy up. Never looked back. Blowgun. Some shrink wrap tubing that I have not opened up because this is a new kit, and we have a bunch in another cart that I use. Some bolt extractors from O'Reilly. Also, just an extra terminal cleaner just in case. Some super glue. Bandana because it's been hot lately. Tape. I don't know what that is. For brakes, liquid tape. If you're going to be poking wires a lot, I would suggest using this to patch them back up. Just makes it better for the next guy. It's going to be messing with the stuff you've been messing with. So yeah, guys, that was a tour. Sorry it took so long. I hope you enjoyed it. In terms of the box, though, I'll tell you right now, for those of you that are curious, this lock sucks. It really does. Like, you gotta finesse it to lock it, first off. Second off, one thing I wanted to mention, I don't need to lock this box, but I could imagine for a guy that's working at a shop. Personally, I haven't had a lot of luck with the, you know, security of this box. And these drawers, like, one will like shut all the way, and the other, you kind of gotta push it in before you can, you know, drop the lock on all the drawers. Another thing is these screws, which is why Snap-on, you know, I really appreciate Snap-on for welding their boxes. I think Matco welds their carts as well. I don't know if Mac does, but I will tell you, I have had to put Loctite on these, the threader or the thread stuff, thread lock. I have had to put thread lock on a lot of these screws because you'll just be going around and these screws will be coming loose. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought. Have a good one.